Let's take a look at problem number 2 from your lab assignment in section 3.4. Here we want to find the derivative of the function, and the function is h of t is equal to, now we have a t to the fourth minus 1 raised to the fifth power times t cubed plus 1 raised to the sixth power. So it looks like there's going to be a quotient happening in here. A product happening in here. And for each of these factors, it looks like it's a power rule that uses a chain rule. So over to the right here, I have the product rule and the chain rule, and so we'll use that. The function is a product, so we must use a product rule to find its derivative. Also, the factors are compositions, so we will use a chain rule. Using the chain rule for the first factor, that's t to the fourth minus 1 raised to the fifth power, we use the power rule, and then we take the derivative of the inside. So the power rule says you take the power and bring it out in front, so they've already done that. And then we have the inside, so the derivative of t, or not the derivative, but just the actual inside. So that's t to the fourth minus 1. And then we're going to raise that to the subtract 1 from here, so that's 5 minus 1 is 4 raised to the fourth power. Times, now this is where the chain rule happens, you want to take the derivative of the inside. So the inside is this, the derivative of the inside is just 4t, or 4t raised to the third power, and then the derivative of minus 1 is 0. So that's it. So that's the derivative of the first factor. Now we'll take the derivative of the second factor. The second factor is t cubed minus 1 all raised to the sixth power. With the same reasonings, we have the 6, the power goes down, and then the inside stays exactly the same. That's t cubed plus 1. And then we're going to subtract 1 from the power raised to the fifth power. And then now we want to take the derivative of the inside. So the derivative of the inside is 3t squared. And then the derivative of 1 is 0, so that's it. Now that we have those two derivatives, we're just going to put it all together. And here they put it together, so let's see what they have, and let's see what we need to input in. So it's the first term. This is the first term, and then they took the derivative of the second term, so the derivative of this term. We did that over here. We have 6 times the inside here, so that's t to the third plus 1 raised to the fifth power times the derivative of the inside, which is 3t squared. We have that already. And then now the second part of the product rule is the second term. And then now we need to take the derivative of the first term. So the first term is this, or I'm sorry, the first term is this, t to the fourth minus 1 raised to the fifth power. So the derivative of that is 5. And then the inside t minus 1, now raised to the fourth power, times the derivative of the inside. So we did that over here already. The derivative of the inside is just 4 times t cubed. Now they're asking us to factor and simplify. So let's see what kind of factors we have. We have a t minus 1 to the fourth power, and we have t to the fourth minus 1 to the fifth power, and we have t minus 1 to the fourth power, or t to the fourth minus 1 to the fourth power. So we have some factor of t to the fourth minus 1. And here we have 4 of them, and here we have 5 of them. So if we took out 4 of them, we will have 1 left over here. What else do we have? We also have a factor of t cubed plus 1. T cubed plus 1. Here we have 6 of them, and here we have 5 of them. So we have a factor of t cubed plus 1. And again, if we take the power that's the least out of 6th power and the 5th power, if we take out 5 of them, then I'll just have 1 left over. Okay. All right, so now we took out those factors, and let's see what we have left. After we took out 4 of the t to the 4th minus 1, I will have 1 of those left over here. So that's t to the 4th minus 1. There's 1 of those left here. I have a 6 times 6. And then I have a 3t squared, 3t squared. And then that's it for the first term. Now the second term, I have a plus here. So my second term will have, I took out all the t to the 4th minus 1. There's 4 of them that got taken out here. So all that's gone, and then now I have left is 1 of these, because I took 5 of these out. But there's 6 of them here. So I have a t cubed plus 1. I'll have 1 of those left over, and then it looks like I have a 5, and then I have a 4 times, oops, there's a 4 already here. Let me double check that. I think I have an extra 4 over there, so let me erase this, and now I have 4 t cubed. Okay, now this isn't very nice looking because I kind of just put it together, but let me see if I can take these factors over here. 6 times 3 is 18, and I have a t squared. Let me just move that up front. 18 t squared. And here I have a 4 times 5, which is 20 times t cubed. So maybe I'll put that in front here and then replace this with 20. And I think that could be simplified. Now you can go on and do some more simplifying, but I think maybe they might take that. And it looks like that worked. Their answer, they actually worked and simplified all this out to 38t to the 4th plus 20t plus 18. So you're more than welcome to work that out if you want, but I think I'm going to leave my answer like this and be good with that. Oh yeah, they even factored out a t squared. Okay, so I think either answer, my answer was not completely factored and simplified, but I think they took it and it was close enough. All right, hope that helps.